Silent whispers or screaming convictions, divine appointments, look for a need when it comes.
I really latched on to the skateboarding and punk music, and I just remember feeling like this is who I am. You know, I'm angry and I can relate to this.
13-year-old Chris Jones was angry about his parents' divorce.
You know, I just lost control. You know, I was self-medicating. You know, I didn't want to be me, or I didn't want to experience, you know, pain or frustration. I remember skateboarding to school high on LSD in 7th grade. And I went to my first rehab when I was 14 years old. I went to jail for stealing a car when I was 14.
By his late teens, Chris had a full-blown drug addiction that followed him into adulthood.
I would do LSD, you know, cocaine, speed, you know, uppers, downers, all-arounders. And I got out of that rehab, and I tried really hard to stay sober, and I think I made it 4 months, and I went back and just did the same old thing.
At 25, Chris was arrested for manufacturing meth and sent to prison.
I got into the whole, you know, prison gang life with, you know, with the hate.
Chris spent 3 years in prison. Soon after his release, he was back to his old ways.
I was in jail again, and I believe God gave me that moment of clarity, you know, that was like, what? Is this my life? The sum of my existence? This is it? And it was like, there's gotta be more. And I said, God, if you're real, please help me.
Chris made some big changes. He cleaned up and got sober, started a wood flooring business, and got married. When his wife Tracy started going to church, Chris wasn't convinced it was a priority. That put a major strain on their relationship.
I was either gonna like divorce my wife because she, you know, she was a Christian now or whatever, and go against God, or I was gonna step up to the plate and join.
Chris and his family went to church together and haven't looked back.
The Lord has done such a work in my wife and I. I will never be able to repay him for my marriage. My marriage is beautiful now, and it was a wreck when we first got saved. Nobody's gone too far for God not to reach in and grab them and put them on the rock, because that's what he did for me.